And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam.
Nigga, it's already up. Shut the fuck up.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Paul.
Yo.
Do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking at that football, man.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Scrambling away. Oh, it's out. Defense.
We'll be taking that. Thank you, though.
Turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where
yeah, because Core's ass too. Y'all are both ass, so of course it's going to be a good bump.
You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. It just has to do better moving forward.
He said him and Core have good bump. I said they both ass.
And the Cyclones look to do some damage in the red zone.
Nigga, that was after he got back on from me torching his ass. Well, and what he do today? What happened today? What happened today, though?
6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really.
You talking about another nigga? What's happening with you though right now? What's going on with you right now though? That's what I want to know. What's going on with you right now?
Sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Oh, it's over.
They'll give it to the back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped.
Take mine.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.
Scoreboard. 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 Scoreboard.
They're set to kick it away.
Scoreboard. You need the word because that's how you win the game. I don't know if you knew that or not. You need more points than the other guy to win the game.
Here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important.
now it's the Cowboys. You see what I'm saying, bro? And who got more bowls though? Who got more bowls? Who got more bowls?
You know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Finds the tight end. And the big fella,
he like the fucking cheeseheads. Yeah, he like because he a fucking rat, bro. I told you.
Right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Buying some time. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Tootin. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's throws. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Fouling.
Defense is backed up.
That's basketball, bud.
Trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
13 chips is crazy. You just said some bullshit.
6 points waiting on him.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, passing game.
He has the oldest fucking football team in the word. Chips. All we worry about is chips over here. That's all we only worry about the soups. We only worry about them soups, man.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Let's see what they've got on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Beck. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Well, jet sweep pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Here on 2nd down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. He's got it down the middle. Stopped after making the catch.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Coming after it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Bro, tighten up, bro. Stop calling me Daniel, bro.
He released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's Beck. He'll throw it. Right on target this time. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Might be looking to run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's right on target. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Cyclones are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. But this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. At his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Virginia 10, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Hokies hit it quickly to the line.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Nigga, everybody in here make you quit.
And now on second down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Hokie! Reeled it in and just made the house call. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Virginia 10, 21.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
This is why you recruit dudes, right? Quarterback distributes, get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and let him do his thing.
Dude makes quarterback look good. I mean, you get it to him in space, and watch. He'll break the tackles. He'll make those plays, but nice job getting the ball out fast to his playmaker and letting him do the rest.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And listen, So they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. They'll go to the ground, running with power. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice.
Yeah.
From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's
just giving what he giving me, bro. Taking what he giving me. That's all.
You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want to
go ahead and get your ass back on that zone.
2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Go.
Unit on the field.
Go ahead, get your ass back on that zone, man.
Extends the lead to double figures at 10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
So how do you keep losing to me?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing
But you keep
all of the
losing.
assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Tootin. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
You suck, nigga.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Keeps it going. Gets away. And it's on
Give me
the
that
ground.
shit, pussy.
Defense
Give me
just
that shit.
flailing that
Get your
fumble
bitch ass on the zone, nigga.
And he's
Like I said, get your bitch ass on there,
gets the
nigga.
ball back for its own.
Well,
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Going over the top. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to
I thought that's what
I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Damn,
Palmer,
it's like bad, bro.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now niggas is ducking me. Now niggas is ducking me. Hey, you invited me. Like what? Yeah. Nah, you go first. Cause I said. Alright. All right, you ready? Oklahoma, Jacksonville, Arkansas. Yo, these nuts. It was not Ohio State. Oh, word. Fucking voodoo ritual ass nigga. What's up wrong with him? You see how quick I make niggas get off the game, though, Stun? I appreciate you for giving me good bump. Cause corn heave don't sharpen my iron no more. Feel me? They don't sharpen my iron no more, man. I need somebody to spar with. Feel me? When I'm in that combat zone, I don't got nobody to spar with. He even courts his practice dummy. No, 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 no. Imagine all right. Imagine a practice dummy beating a real boxer. And you're still getting trashed. How does that work? Got no bag. So why you don't say that same shit? So why you don't say that same shit when you winning though? Yo, Tay, what you say? Yo, Tay, what you say earlier, bro? Tay, what you say earlier, bro? You
Welcome,
said,
everybody,
how
as
do
we
you
get
know what
fired
he's
up for
doing and still
another
can't stop it?
sensational
Like
college
that's a
football
really good
matchup.
question. Like that's
Nobody
a
at home
great
today who
question.
can
Bro.
stake their
It's
claim
a
in this
great
neutral
question.
site showdown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the
And
UCLA
what you do
Bruins.
when you
For
lose?
EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese
And
Davis.
what you
David
and what you
Pollack
do when
has
you
you along
lose?
with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Nigga, I've made you get off the game so many times, bro. So do it right now. So do it right now. So do it right now. So so do it right. So do it right now, bro.
And the Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Yeah. So when you pop your shit, it's cool. When everybody else pop their shit, it's
He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. He's
you've
brought
never
down for a
talked shit
6-3
ever.
run.
Yo, you hear that, Stun?
The touchback.
Did you just hear that, Stun? Yo, Stun, you heard that, bro?
Line gets set. First down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Now here on
Yeah, I don't
second
ever
down,
mute
they keep
myself.
tossing it around.
I do that all the time now.
Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Arnold. He puts a lot
Come
of air
on,
down
bro.
the sideline.
You
And
ready
it's
to cook me?
incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking for a crease. It's Barnes.
That shit is so cheating, bro.
Scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So the last thing you want to do is start the game first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback.
I know a
just
couple
get
niggas too.
himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Nobody even worried about you, E. Go ahead, bro.
Take it away after scoring the touchdown.
Go ahead, bro. Nobody even talking about you, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's
Oh,
Knocked down right
I'm
at
about
the
to say.
25, and I guess he breaks even.
I'm about to
bringing it
say,
out of the
oh,
end zone.
word. Him saying he
The
ain't never
offense
talked
set for
shit
a
is
first down play.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bruins in the hurry up. To the air, it's Garbers. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Now on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Going for the big play. And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Off to the races to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooner.
And you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind.
Stop blitzing me all the time, then, nigga.
What does he do? He gets in for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sturman. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter. So
there he goes down the right side.
Wait, why didn't my niggas line up right?
Touchdown, Bruins.
And you've seen it the whole way. Like,
Loose, it was all over.
I hate when them niggas do that, bro. I hope they fix that in 26.
Much needed momentum.
Like, niggas will literally, in no huddle, bro, defense is just,
you're not back in it
hold on.
yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Bowman. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Getting some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra. Be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
My fault. It's in my eye, bro. Damn.
The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver shows motion. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So, Paula, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the quick game. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The aerial assault continues. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Racing down the left side. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooner.
Damn, bro.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop.
That blitzing shit, you're gonna have to figure something out, bro.
Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards.
You want to go ahead and wrap this up, Stun, or what?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, Stun known for comebacks. I gotta keep an eye on this nigga. You gotta keep an eye on that.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that,
and the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking for a huge play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
And that's got to be a big-time break because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thompson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
That's why you press, right?
Looking to move it through the air. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for. And then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Gonna take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, same here.
And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spread the ball around, touchdown Palooza. What a nice day.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Garber. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his tight end.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, going up top. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Niggas be talking too much shit for me, man. Niggas be popping too much for me to get blown out, bro. I'm not hearing none of that. We always do randoms, and I always end up with the worst team. All right, so let's pick. All right. Go play Heat. Go play somebody that actually, you mean, y'all might have good bump. It's like actually when I actually sat down and thought about like what you was doing, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, I can stop that, bro. Nigga, you quit before niggas get to where you. I don't know when the last time you beat me. So I'm under. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like 10-0 in the past. You mean the past 10 games? I'm like 10-0. Bust core ass, bust heave ass, bust stun ass. I'm on the road, man. Bust dro ass, torching niggas. Nah. You said who?